I'll join you, Mr. Bignell.
Sure.
Thank you.
Never had you down as a football fan.
Me? Oh, no, not me, no. That's a team game, isn't it? I'm not a team person. What do you do on journeys like this, you know? What do you do? Do you play cards? What do you do? Tell jokes, have a chat? I like a good story, me, when I'm travelling. Shall I tell you a story?
Yeah, whatever you like, if it passes the time.
All right. Well, once upon a time, Baron Hardup had this great big castle. He also had a troupe of acrobats. And every Saturday, all the people would go onto the village green to watch the acrobats perform. Because they were the finest for miles around. And some said they were the finest in the whole of England. Especially one acrobat, the youngest. Well, he could turn so many somersaults without touching the ground that people said that he could fly. Well, this made Baron Hardup very proud. But although the Baron was proud, he was also a very worried man. You know why? Because his castle was falling down and he hadn't got any gold in his coffers to repair it. But then, one day a wealthy prince came to visit. Because he'd heard about the acrobats, and especially about the boy who could fly. Well, when he saw them, he gasped in wonder, just like all the villagers had done. And he went up to the Baron and he said to the Baron, he said, "Baron, if you give me the boy that can fly, I'll give you 250 gold pieces." Well, the Baron thought, with 250 gold pieces, I can repair my castle and live happily ever after. But the boy didn't want to go with the wealthy prince. He wanted to stay in the village until the king came to visit, because he knew if the king paid a visit, the king would take him back to the royal court, and that is where the boy wanted to be. Well, of course, this made Baron Hardup very angry, because he could see that this was his last chance of saving his castle from falling down. And the boy wouldn't help, even after all the Baron had done for him. So angry and desperate was the Baron, that he lost all reason. And he put poison in the boy's cup. And the boy never flew again.
Okay, lads, we're here now. I want your heads up. We go in there with pride, yes?
Yes!
And this one's for Eddie.
Yeah!
Am I right? Company's House informs us that your main company has a current borrowing requirement of $750,000.
When the offer for 80 car came in, I really did think my prayers had been answered. I wasn't going to steal the $250,000, just move it around a bit. I would have gone into the club in the end. All he had to do was sign. But Berrington weren't good enough. For a toe rag like him, the local hero. For what, huh? Being able to kick a football. You work all your life, 24 hours a day, and you end up in the hands of someone like that. And he wouldn't save me. I actually think he enjoyed saying no. So I thought, right, stuff you. Let's give you a problem for once. Stupid. So stupid. I just thought he'd go ape and be labelled a druggie for a bit. I just hope he can't remember the way he used to be.
Well, there's one consolation. If he stays in a coma for 365 days, you can't be done for murder.